Flying out in the F3D Skyknight. We're going to see just how silly we can get with this plane. Because right now, I think it's a whale. It's big, it's fat, it's slow, it's over-tiered at 8.0, it's over-expensive at 380,000 RP. And it's just, it's been overhyped by Gaijin. They're setting it up for failure. Nobody's going to want to get this plane at that price. That's a ridiculous amount of RP and a ridiculous amount of lions and a very bad battle rating for a plane that is slow, doesn't roll well, doesn't turn well. And when it's got a full load on, it's going to handle like it's molasses in January. It's going to be slow moving. You got 800 rounds of 20 millimeter with 4 cannons, but the problem is they're Navy cannons and they're going to jam up quickly. So you've got to get the upgraded cannon. Until you've got the new cannons, keep your burst short and on target, and you will not have a problem. If you get off target, don't fire. Otherwise, wasting bullets will jam your guns in a heartbeat. You can already see that this is no zero in the sky. It is not fast on turn. And the plane does not pick up well. If you get a little late into your dive, don't waste your time, pull off. And there you have it. The guns jam quickly. So be light on the trigger. Now let me show you something. As you can see, everything is located in the fuselage. The guns, the fuel, the engines, everything is centrally located. but the plane rolls like, well, I would say it rolls like a whale, but that would be detrimental to whales. The plane is not a dogfighter. It is an ambush fighter in the night. It's supposed to have a radar in the nose and a radar in the tail. And the reason it has those is because it's a night fighter. But it's a plane I've been looking for, because I like Willie the whale. I think it's one of the better looking planes in the game. Beats the heck out of all the Russian planes, that's for sure. At its battle rating, that is. But battle rating 8 for this plane is a touch high. I would say a battle rating of 7.7 would be good. It can carry 4,000 pounds of bombs in 2,000 pounders. And it can carry a couple of tiny Tims. But that's it. I mean, 2 1,000s or 2 500s or 2 2,000s or 2 tiny Tims. And then 800 rounds of 20 millimeter. It's not the fastest plane in the sky, and it's never going to be that way. You're going to have fun with this plane, I can tell. But it's over-tiered, overpriced, and over-RP'd at the moment. And that needs to be adjusted. But that's my opinion, and your mileage may differ. I hope it doesn't, because at this point, this plane really needs an adjustment. Now, let's put her down on the carrier. And then again, maybe we won't put her down on the carrier. We'll try this again. Easy peasy. You can do this all day long, as long as you're hitting the right keys and putting the right landing gear down and putting your flaps up and all that good stuff. It's hell when you can't even read your own keyboard. But this is not a bad plane to land. Matter of fact, it's probably easier to land this plane than a lot of them. A lot of people are going to find the F3D to be a lot of fun. In the ground attack rule, it's going to be pretty much a one shot and then having to get the heck out of there because it'll be attacked by every fighter out there. It's not as fast, it doesn't maneuver as well, and it's basically going to be drop them and run. So I don't expect to see this too much in ground forces. I'll expect to see it more in air realistic. It's a good plane. It's a nice plane. It's a beautiful model. I mean, let's take a look inside the canopy here. If you look there, it's got a nice little heads-up display for the gun sight. It's got all sorts of stuff. It's got all the stuff for the radar operator, which you don't find very often. And there's a lot of junk in this thing. But the indicators are all pretty easy to read. Still wish we had the radar. Canopy doesn't open, but that's not a big deal. All in all, I would say I would give this plane a 7 out of 10. And the only reason it's a 7 out of 10 is because its BR is too high at 8.0. Its cost in RP is way too high at 380,000, and its price at 790,000 Lions is again beyond the pale. That's more expensive than the F2H2, the Banshee. Price needs to come down. The RP needs to come down. I would say 200,000 would be a good number, and then follow this plane up with the A4 Skyhawk. Yeah, we're not going to get it this patch, but we'll get it in one patch down the road eventually. But Skyknight is definitely not a 380,000 RP plane. And if it continues to be 380,000 RP, it'll be a long time before I get it. I really hate to be that way, but this is just a touch out of reality. I wonder if they're going to get the windshield wiper to work. That would be interesting, coming in for a landing with a windshield wiper flipping back and forth through the canopy. Well, we're going to leave it at that. Y'all have a pleasant day, a better tomorrow, and we'll catch the Skyknight in the sky. Love it or hate it. It's a plane that's coming to war thunder.